If you had to make an R&B supergroup with two other singers, who would you put in your supergroup?
Crazy.
One album. Your what was it? TGG? What the fuck?
How many members?
Tank,
How many?
Tyrese, and Genuine. Two more.
Just three?
Three.
Shit.
You got to pick two other guys to be in a
Damn,
supergroup
that's
with you.
Crazy. Bro, that's crazy. Like, I'm gonna have to say Usher and CB.
Oof.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that. This is like,
I mean, yeah. Those are the two right answers.
when you say R&B and then like generations, like I feel like that's like Usher's gonna grab a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
CB's gonna grab mine and younger, and then I'm like in the middle, grabbing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the textures, the voice textures.
Phone in
too.
the jail verse from R. Kelly. You know.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
R. Kelly's
I bump his shit every fucking day.
Me too.
Every fucking day.
I say this. I am very. Listen, I am not ashamed to say I can separate the art from the artist.
When it comes to an artist who has been able to make every type of song and have every type of
Half on a Baby, man. Come on, man.
I believe I can fly to Half on a Baby to, you know,
I miss you. You remind me.
It's just he's just the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. But you know, listen, it's him or Usher. Because I went to Usher's show in Vegas. Have you seen his Vegas show?
Of course. I'm just talking about, but you can't compare them two, bro. You can't compare Usher and R. Kelly in terms of being the GOATs of R&B, because R. Kelly, his pen.
I agree.
His pen.
I think R. Kelly's got the greatest pen ever. Probably he wrote for Michael Jackson. You know,
and
he wrote for
like baby making songs, pop records, like a big record, like.
But you know what? You know what R. Kelly never got though?
I don't know.
He never got like a OMG. He didn't really participate in that.
But he can't come out in that time.
No,
though.
but I was gonna. But think about it, right? Well, listen. Usher came out in '94 originally.
No, but
R. Kelly was not. He was not incarcerated in 2010 when every R&B artist was doing shitty EDM songs. Do you remember that era, right?
Absolutely. That don't count. That's cheat code shit. I don't think it counts.
Like when Neo and Pitbull were putting out these fucking worldly
You can't
anthems.
have the R&B conversation at that point. That's out.
So you
can't
think
bring that in.
So listen, I agree with you for
That's
the record.
like biting a nigga
I
ear
think
off in the
R.
ring. You
Kelly's
can't do
the
that.
greatest of all time. But
R&B, he the king, in my opinion.
I think when you factor in everything,
okay. I give Usher all his flowers.
I gotta give
show
it.
is
I think
amazing.
it's got to be Usher.
He gave me my flowers at the show. Show is
I just think
amazing.
Usher's like
amazing.
Not only is he got the classics, but he also the entertainment. Because I've seen R. Kelly live when I was a little kid. I saw him and Nas, and it was great.
That's different. I don't know. I think,
but it was
you
like
gotta categorize it.
I feel like R. Kelly was more like when you watched him live. It was like kind of like watching a rapper. He had background dancers, and
right?
Shit. Like Usher's
As a performer, no, we're not
Usher's
talking
on
about
fucking
that.
skates, bro. Chris
Usher's
Brown's out here
a
fucking
superstar. He's a performer. He's a pop R&B. He's an R&B superstar. When we talking about just R&B music, I have to crown R. Kelly. I have to.
I respect that,
Then I'll crown Usher.
and I agree.
And there's a lot. I mean, there's so many great artists, man.
I think it's
for different reasons.
I think the three names that I mean, and this is just speaking as somebody who was born in 1987.
But then you got to crown CB too. I was
I was going to say the three names. They're Chris Brown, Usher, and R. Kelly.
Yeah, you got to crown
names.
CB, man. Like he's an alien.
I think he's the most alien talented artist.
He him
ever. I think it's him and it's Jamie Foxx. Because I'm just thinking talent. I'm not talking about music. I just mean talent inside of a human being.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris Brown can paint a mural on a building. He can dance.
Yeah.
Maybe all-time great dancer, him and Michael Jackson. He could sing. He could write. He could rap his ass off. He could act-ish. You know, he was all right. And then he could hoop. He could, I mean, listen, then there's Jamie Foxx, who can do all that, and he's one of the greatest stand-up comedians of all time.
Yeah, man.
He's one of the greatest actors ever. Like,
it's a lot of talent in our culture, bro. It's a lot of talent. It's crazy.
Would you ever do a Vegas residency show one day?
Yes, I
like that'd be
definitely
fun,
would,
man.
for sure, because I just feel like there's so many pockets that I can go into. You know, I've done Broadway, I've done acting, I've toured. I mean, and when it comes to doing residencies, you really have time to put together a show and perfect it.
Yeah, like
right?
a real entertainment show. Like,
And when it comes to that, like, I love that space, so I definitely would. And I would incorporate all of my talents in one show, for sure.
Can you tell me how nervous were you the first time back in the day? Because I was just talking to my boy, and we were trying to go over. We were talking about how Roxy and Big Tig are very slept on in terms of when we talk about the best hosts of 106 in Park, because everyone says AJ and Free, and I'm like, yeah, Roxy and Tig did their thing too. But how nervous were you the very first time going on 106 in Park? I mean, being a kid.
You said nervous?
Like, were you nervous? Like, what was that day like, pulling up to 106 in Park, bro?
I think it's more anxious because it's your peers. You know what I'm saying? It's like 106 in Park, I felt like I was going back to high school and seeing all my peers. Like, you go in the audience, they got people your age.
Yeah, it was like teenagers and shit in the crowd.
It's like it feels like a party. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't nervous. It was just more anxious and exciting and shit. Because this is like, I don't even know if they don't even have shows like that no more.
They
it's
don't.
Just like,
I just watched a random performance pop up on my story of like,
that shit was fun, man. It was when you went to 106, it was like a reunion.
It was like an event.
Yeah.
I saw. Do you remember when Genuine performed and they had to resuscitate him and he was like,
yeah, that shit was clapping. That little ass stage, they did all of that. The stage was like a little bigger than this table right here.
Crazy, man.
It's classic.
So main one is out. It's going crazy. It's featuring Tyga. It's featuring Lil Wayne. Are you gonna have any sort of obviously, like, you got 3,000 unreleased songs, so that's,
it's crazy.
Jesus. You already have the next single pick though?
Nah, I don't have any pick. I like to stay fresh, bro. Like, I'm going in the lab and cooking for that. After these next few shows, I'm probably locking in and just we cook.
Would you ever reunite with the Scott Storch there?
For sure. I talked to Scott 2 weeks ago. We got records that could possibly be something, you know what I'm saying, already, but we definitely tapping back in for sure. I'll just talk to him.
A lot of cigarette smoke in that session.
Well, Scott?
Yo, he'll smoke down them cigs, and then he's
you know what's crazy? When he in the studio with me, he don't really smoke.
He's the best.
Like, he'll go outside the studio.
No, he'll smoke outside. He'll smoke weed in the studio.
Smoke cigarettes like that. I see him smoking weed.
He smokes weed and he'll smoke cigarettes.
I don't see him smoke cigarettes.
Storch is a sweetheart, man. He's a great guy.
That's my guy, man.
I can't wait for them to make the movie about his life.
Crazy.
Because it's gonna be
fucking insane.
I don't even want it to be a movie. I want it to be like an HBO Max original.
Crazy. It's so many legendary moments.
I want 50 Cent to be the executive producer. Like the Scott Storch story.
That could be fire.
Because he had sex with everybody first. Everybody. Like, Ray J did not hit it first.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Scott Storch did.
You right.
Anyway.
I seen some shit.
I bet you did. All right, so look, the single's going crazy. Is there going to be anything visual-wise coming with it?
The video just came out.
Video just dropped,
video's out right now. So, yeah, we're going up.
And then, obviously, album on the way. What made you get back with the major? Because you're obviously back. You're with Epic, which, you
in a different capacity. It's more like a partnership. And really just, Sylvia, Zeke, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about, working for a minute. And my business partner, Andy, a.k.a. 365 Management, like, we decided to collectively go that route because, I just put a lot of work in on the ground, you know what I'm saying? And just, like, learning the business aspect of this shit for, like, the last 7 years in the independent space.
Right.
And, I just felt like it was time to have an addition to the team.
I love it,
and
man.
I like the house over there. I like who's there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Except for this fucking piece of shit.
y'all need to put some gloves on. You know what I'm saying?
It's so violent,
But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good run. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited for you, man. But look, the single's out, go crazy, go support it, and then make sure you get tickets to go watch you, Neo, and Robin Thicke.
Yes, sir.
On tour.
It's going up.
That's gonna be a fun concert. Should be a lot of ladies in there.
It has been every show.
Yeah,
every fucking show.
Go run that up. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. Always, man.
Yeah, congrats on everything you doing too, man.
Mario,
respect the hustle.
Boom, fire,
Mario.